Hello and welcome, my name is Ollie Wilson and today you are watching the Knight Pairs Find That YouTube series, a series that breaks down tactical positions into understandable concepts to help us to reevaluate how we think when approaching the game of chess. Enjoy. Here is today's Find That position. It is white to play. Can you find that move? 10 seconds starting now. So let's see how we did. In this position, well, of course, if you count the pieces up, white does have two rooks. However, black has one, and after we cancel out the two bishops, black has a bishop and a knight for one rook. And, well, that does typically mean the minor pieces will be favoured because there's two of them. Of course, 3 plus 3 is 6 and one rook is 5. So there's a reason numerically these two are better. It's because they can do two things simultaneously. Couple that with all of this activity, and it's very hard for white's king's position here because there's so much pressure on the king side. Fortunately, in this position, after the knight has jumped to e5, the same can be said for black's king. Now, of course, that queen on c2 is looking at the black king. The only thing stopping it is the queen on f5. However, after knight to e5, this is a fatal blunder, and wondering if you found this move, we can distract the queen from the f5 square. It is overloaded, it cannot defend the knight and defend the space here. For that reason, of course, we've won a knight and we're forking. So it's a very forcing capture, essentially compelling the queen to take. And in this position, briefly we've lost a rook for a knight, but our queen now has a discovered check possibility. And the follow-up of rook to d5 check attacks the queen, we're checking the king, and it is a double attack. Black can block with the bishop, however, fortunately for us, from being a position where two minor pieces versus a rook, we were, as white, losing this position. Suddenly, we've turned the tables. We can conclude with capturing the bishop very simply, and after the queen takes our queen and our rook takes the queen, we fall into a concluding fork, where from being in a position very much losing, now we are actually winning and leading this position, winning a pawn, and from there, with a little bit more technique, using our pawn up position with eventual passed pawns going up the board, we will be winning this position. But it's a long way from when, at the start of this position, in this moment here, seeing this possibility with this avenue of space versus the queen essentially being overloaded, not so much from defense of two different pieces, but a defense of the knight on e5, and of course the space to their king. So a simple distraction led to disaster for black. That's one last time. Rook takes e5, queen takes e5, rook d5 check, and from there, because of this discovered check, having pried open this diagonal, we win the game. Going one cool. Wondering if you found that move? Stay tuned for more.